Okay, let's go. Sometimes it will be very heavy. Hiro wasn't kidding. As the days went by, he, he allowed me to witness more and more of what, what a deliverer's life entailed, and I soon saw just how heavy things could get. There were young couples who seemed perfectly matched, who looked so happy together, and were the envy of all their friends. And yet, when no one else was around, they shared nothing but pain and mutual incomprehension. There were parents with adorable children who loved who loved their kids more than anything else on earth, but could barely even bring themselves to exchange words anymore. Hiro was used to all this. His work required him to watch love die again and again and again, and he had to maintain a certain emotional distance if he was to have any hopes of doing his job well. But it was different for me. I couldn't help caring about all these people, whether I knew them personally or not. I hadn't learned the art of staying. I hadn't learned the art of staying unemotional while watching someone's love come to an end, and I wasn't so sure I want anyone to teach it to me. And though it was hard to see strangers suffer, it couldn't compare to the shock I got one morning at school when I caught Hiro taking notes on Yumi and her boyfriend Katsu. Don't jump to conclusions, I told myself. Still, I knew there was only one reason for Hiro to keep tabs on a seemingly happy couple, and it definitely didn't involve cans of pop and blushing girls. I tried to act casual when I raised the subject with Hiro after school. You know, you're going to think this is crazy, but I could swear I saw you taking notes on Yumi and Katsu today. I'm sure I wasn't just imagining things though, right? Miki, I can't talk to you about this, okay? But Hiro, Yumi is my best friend, which is precisely why you need to steer clear of the whole situation. You're too close to it, way too close. Yumi and Katsu are having problems, aren't they? Aren't they? I'm warning you, Miki. Don't push me on this one. But Hiro, look, why do you think deliverers have to keep their existence a secret? Why? Why not just let humans in on the whole thing? I'm sure there are any number of good reasons. Yeah, well, here's one of the big ones. Humans wouldn't stay neutral. They meddle. They never let things take their natural course. But things have to but things have to take their natural course. They have to. In love. Above all else. I'm only going to say this to you once, Miki. Don't get involved. Yumi's situation is between her and Katsu, and it's got to stay that way. Yeah, of course, I understand. I hope so, Miki. I really do. Hiro was right, of course. Yumi and Katsu's situation was no business of mine. So I tried to forget I even seen Hiro taking notes on the two of them. I promised myself I just let things take their natural course, and under no circumstances would I try to get involved, unless I really had to. Soon it was the midsummer gift-giving season. Though Hiro was next to impossible to shop for. What? Hold up. Okay. Though Hiro was next to impossible to shop for, what do you get? What do you get a guy who doesn't eat, drink, or even sleep? I finally settled on a shirt I knew he'd look really good in. I had a gift wrapped it. I had a gift wrapped and snuck over to his house one night to surprise him with it. We arranged that anytime I wanted to see Hiro, we arranged that anytime I wanted to we arranged that anytime I wanted to see Hiro, I call first. Then meet him at the storm door leading to his basement. I figured he wouldn't mind me skipping the phone call just this once. I mean, come on. How else was it going to be a surprise? Miki, what are you? I mean, you didn't call. Yeah, I wanted to be a surprise. I got you something. Close your eyes. Miki, right now is not such a good time. Oh, come on. It wouldn't take a second. You wouldn't take but a second. Just close your eyes and put your hands out. Hiro, what are you talking to up there? It was a girl's voice. I caught Hiro with a girl.